They take care of everybody. You can go there, find the newest hairstyles, but do it on your schedule. They're open evenings, weekends, and best of all, no appointment necessary. Drop by Great Clips today for your next haircut. Proud sponsor of the Omaha Beef.
Hungry for a quality fried fish meal? Head over to Luffy's Fried Fish, located off of 72nd Street here in Omaha. Luffy serves a variety of appetizing dishes that will satisfy your hunger. Enjoy your meal and leave fully satisfied. Luffy's Fried Fish, proud sponsor of the Omaha Beef.
Welcome back, everybody, to Ralston Arena. It is kickoff time here for season number 21 of the Omaha Beef. Todd Walkenhorst alongside Kirk Heyer once again as we get ready for preseason action, and proudly coming to you this season long, home and away, back on the airways in the metro area, thanks to our friends at the Boomer Sports Network. Invite you to come out to Ralston Arena and follow us all season long. And we'll try to educate you a little bit on indoor football as we are underway. The Beef kick it off as they elect to defer to the second half. It's a low line drive kick, fielded about the 5-yard line, brought out to the 10. And Kirk, preseason game we'll talk about, playing a semi-pro team here locally. It's a chance to evaluate players. And there's a lot of players we talked about in the open that Marvin Jones wants to get a look at here tonight.
Oh, absolutely. And, training camp is never fun. It's, it's ready to put a suit up and put on those new uniforms and come on out here and play. Really doesn't matter as far as, as a competition or the team that they're playing. They're just happy to be out here. And with so many rookies on the team, this is their first taste of things, and I'm sure they're very excited.
Metro Militia semi-pro outdoor team here in Omaha will start with the ball first at their own 11-yard line. As Ethan mentioned, it's a 50-yard field, 25-yard at the middle. Running clock here in indoor football as we are set to get underway. First snap is fumbled into the end zone, and the Beef are going to land right on it. And looks like it's going to be a touchdown for Omaha. The only question is if it hit the end board and went out of bounds. They said it did not. And Omaha takes advantage. Sloppy. Metro Militia, their season actually starts a little bit later and haven't had a lot of practices under their belt. And as we also mentioned, playing an indoor game instead of the outdoor game.
And, I mean, we saw this even last year when we won, what was it, 70 to whatever it was. And
not a lot.
Yeah, and I mean, we had the same thing happen the first play last game. So, or the last year's exhibition game. So. Safety.
That's what I thought when we saw the ball. We asked about it. Referees got together, learned the rules.
Yeah.
It's too early. We're one play in the season. I can't be talking about the referees already. But either way, it's 2 points early for Omaha, and they will receive the free kick from the Metro Militia. So if you're new to this, welcome aboard. Indoor football, Ralston Arena, season number 21. Old fans, welcome you back here. And it's our honor to come to you here tonight. Little tune-up, and then we'll be back on the airways with you when Omaha opens against the Sioux City Bandits.
Sioux City Bandits.
2 weeks from tonight here on the Boomer Sports Network. So clock stopped on the score. 13:52 left here in quarter number 1. 4 quarters of play. And the Beef with the 2-0 lead. So one of the things the Beef will be looking at tonight is the return game. And this one is a long kick through the uprights, which a new rule in the CIF this season is that is good for a point as they have introduced the Uno, Kirk. You probably didn't even know that because I haven't seen you all offseason. And just like that, an interesting twist. It's now 2-1 as the Metro Militia. That's a nice kick. And their kicker.
And it's on the bottom of the first, right?
Their kicker in the pregame was Kyle Swartz. He was nailing. And he did it right there. He learned about the Uno rule. That was right between the uprights. That is 57 yards through the air. That's a pretty good leg.
Yeah, very good. With a narrow goalpost and the whole thing.
So we'll be talking about the Uno throughout the year. We'll see how coaches elect to use it. Obviously, getting the point there is an interesting strategy, but if you miss that, it's a touchback. It's going to come out to the 25-yard line, Kirk, so a little risk-reward. And talking to the coaches throughout the league, they still not quite sure exactly how they're going to go after that point and the field position. So be first time on offense, 2-1 leads. They'll hand off on their first play, and here's a nice run by the running back. And he's had a pretty good camp. It's Lampkin Tiberius out of Mississippi College. 5'9", 220 pounds, low center of gravity, and he runs hard.
He runs hard. He can deliver a blow. He's a heck of a running back. I'm happy to have him here.
Other story, the veteran quarterback behind center for the Beef, Andrew Johnson. Previously with the Salina Liberty, he hands it off again to Tiberius, who gets 4 or 5 yards out across the 20-yard line down to the 21-yard line, where it'll be second down. Again, if you're new to indoor football, the rules are pretty similar. 10 yards, you know, and the penalties are the same, but it is that smaller field. So the offense is concentrated into 50 yards of play. Second down and about 7 for Omaha at their own 21-yard line. High motion is the other thing. 2 receivers running towards the line of scrimmage at the snap, and Johnson connects to the slot. It's connected to Jordan Smith out of Nicholls State, another rookie on Marvin Jones' offense. Completed down to the 15-yard line of the Militia. Good for 13 yards on the play. It's first down and 10 from the 15-yard line. 12-12 running clock here in quarter number 1. Beef out in front, 2-1. Johnson put the men in motion, and it's complete again in the slot. That time to Rashad Ridley out of the South Dakota School of Mines, another rookie. Kirk, there's a lot of youth as well, especially on the offensive side of the ball. That was something Marvin Jones knew he had to improve this season.
And this, with these wide receivers with the high motion, they're really putting a lot of pressure on a defense that hasn't seen anything like that.
So Johnson lines up, 3 on the left side. They'll run the sweep again to the running back, and that's Tiberius, who follows his blockers into the end zone. Nice run, and into the end zone for a touchdown for Omaha. And Omaha is out in front 8-1 with 11:34 remaining here in the first with the extra point pending.
Yeah, he is not afraid to run anybody over. 5'9", 220 pounds. He just blasted him out of the way.
New offensive coordinator this year for Omaha, and a new offensive philosophy as well. You're going to see probably a lot more ground game out of Omaha, especially tonight. And coming in for the extra point is Ezequiel Aravelo. Returns from last season, 20th year playing indoor football, and this one's blocked. And he took a little bit of a hit, and the Militia tried to return it. The point goes down as unsuccessful, but there is a flag on the play. We will see what the penalty is on the extra point try. Another rule that they instituted this year, Kirk, is running that clock after the score through the extra point. Should speed up games this season. So an illegal defense on the extra point try. This against the Metro Militia. Again, not an indoor team, and that's one of those indoor rules right there. An illegal defense. You can't rush directly at the kicker between from that position. It's a blitz unless you declare. You have to declare before you blitz. Yeah. And Zeke is going to get another try at the extra point.
Well,
Zeke.
And we got some offensive and some defensive linemen in the front line too. So
if you're at the game, you'll see Omaha wearing black and white jerseys, offense in white and defense in black, as that snap was not clean, and Zeke misses wide to the left. 10:25 to go in quarter number 1. Beef out in front 8-1, and that's another thing that we see a lot of in training camp, Kirk. It did haunt the Beef last year, and talking to Marvin Jones before the game, is trying to find a long snapper in whatever combination of 25 players the Beef elect to keep going into the regular season.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, we look back over the years and some of the stuff, I mean, we had wide receivers that were long snappers, defensive backs that were long snappers, but they got the ball back there, got the job done, because what they, you know, obviously it's one of those things you can't can the center or you know, knock them off. So that's a little bit different. So, but it's still very, very important to have that long snapper.
All right, Valo will kick off. You kick off from your own goal line. The game is played on the hockey rink with the ice covered with artificial turf. Boards are padded and they are out of bounds. Zeke, low line drive kick, up, bounces over the wall and out of play, and that's a perfect kick. If it bounces in play and then out of bounds, touch back to the 5-yard line, and that's as perfect as you kick as you can get. As we've reached our first media timeout here in quarter number 1. 10:20 remaining here in the opening period. Omaha out in front of the Metro Militia 8-1. You're listening to Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
The Mattress King's annual tax refund sale is going on now. Purchase a Sovereign mattress and get a grill for only $1. Buy a king or queen Weston double-sided mattress and get it for the price of a twin. That's a savings of up to $700. Put $0 down on our no credit needed 100-day cash payment option and pay it off later with your tax refund. Also receive a free power base with a purchase of our therapeutic luxury pillow top mattress. You'll sleep like a king and save thousands with a deal like this.
Certified Piedmontese beef is premium, all-natural beef that's lower in fat and calories than traditional beef, yet remarkably tender and flavorful. Cattle are raised with no added growth hormones, steroids, or antibiotics, just great-tasting, all-natural, real Nebraska beef. To have certified Piedmontese delivered right to your door or sent to family and friends, visit their website, Piedmontese, that's PIEDMONTESE.com, the official beef sponsor of Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football.
Hungry for a quality fried fish meal? Head over to Luffy's Fried Fish, located off of 72nd Street here in Omaha. Luffy serves a variety of appetizing dishes that will satisfy your hunger. Enjoy your meal and leave fully satisfied. Luffy's Fried Fish, proud sponsor of the Omaha Beef. Whether you need to get around town or get out of town for vacation, get your rental car, truck, or van from Budget, Nebraska. Budget is locally owned and operated and conveniently located throughout Omaha, Lincoln, and Grand Island. Or you can visit them online at budgetnebraska.com. Use the promo code BEEF for a 20% discount on select vehicles. Cool cars close by. Budget Nebraska is the official car rental company of the Omaha Beef.
Hey, you've got a car, but now we need to make it a cool car. One place to go in town, In-Phase Car Audio. They've got you set up. You need an alarm. You need amplifiers, speakers. Let people know that you're coming. Radar detectors, LED lighting, safety solutions, and more. If you want to add it to your car, they have it at In-Phase Car Audio. Visit their website, InPhaseCarAudio.com, or even better yet, stop by the store, 134th and L Street, InPhaseCarAudio.com. Back at Ralston Arena, 10:20 remaining in the first quarter of play. I'm Todd Walkenhorst, there's Kirk Heyer. A little sloppy to get started, but it is preseason, as we mentioned, as the Beef are out in front of the Metro Militia 8-1. Metro Militia is a outdoor team that plays an 8-man game, similar to the indoor rules. And actually is won championships in the last, I believe, 3 of the last 4 years or 2 of the last 3 years, Ethan tells us, in that league. So, you know, in their league, it's pretty good competition and a good chance. It's amazing. There's a lot of local talent actually right here around the Omaha area when it comes to football. And I think there's 4 semi-pro teams in this area as well.
Yeah, so like I say, there is some similarities, obviously. 8-on-8. A little bit of blocking. I don't know if they play by the same rules with the high motion and the other stuff like that. But yeah, they've showed up pretty well in the first few minutes anyhow.
8-1. They'll start from their own 5-yard line. 10-18 here in the first quarter. The snap is dropped again. They fall on it. I think it's in the end zone. They're going to mark that he got it out of there. That's going to be a favor for them. Try to avoid back-to-back safeties to start this game. The clock should continue to run. It's not sure why. There it goes. As the Metro Militia having a little tough time finding rhythm here offensively to start this game. Second down, 14. They're backed up. The Militia are to their own, inside their own 1. Ball's almost touching the goal line. Under 10 to go here in the first quarter of this preseason exhibition game here at Ralston Arena. And Terrace Daniel lined up in the I position with Curtis Brown under center, puts the men in motion, and snapped again and fumbled. And that's 3 snaps. None of them have been clean for the Militia. And that ball is on the ground. And the Beef are on it. And it's a touchdown for Omaha.
Yeah, I don't know if he pulled out too soon. What happened? As an old quarterback, I know you got to ride the guy. You got to push him forward, make sure he catches the ball. So yeah, that was not a very good exchange.
14-1 with the extra point coming. Joe Dooling Jr. on that offensive line. I've seen him play when the Militia's played before. He's pretty intense. He's got the war paint on and everything. He's not happy with those 3 snaps, and he's letting his teammates know it. As the Beef have jumped out in front on some early miscues here by the Militia. Zeke comes in again, trying to see if he get his extra point up. Ball is down, and that kick is good. And with 8:44 remaining here in the first quarter, it's 15-1, Omaha. So, Kirk, we saw this last year. We talked to Coach Jones in the pregame as well. Obviously, this is a chance to evaluate players. But due to some of the injuries in the camp, 5 or 6 guys didn't suit up. Starters are probably going to have to play at least the whole first half, maybe into the second half a little bit as well. Not an ideal situation for Omaha, but good chance, as you mentioned, 4 guys who returned from last year get some reps together as a team.
Yeah, to build on that too, and like I said, a lot of rookies here. Hopefully, ideal situation that they will get to play a little bit and get things going. But here again, you want to get a little cohesiveness and stuff with your offense and your defense, guys. That probably, because we know all these people aren't going to be here as far as when the regular season starts. So yeah, they all have to get their chance to shine. I mean, they've been working hard in practice and so on. So game day is game day.
All right, Vala, to kick off for Omaha. Omaha moving right to left on your Boomer radio dial. You kick off from your own goal line. Again, 50-yard field here in Indore football. Zeke checks off, puts his right foot into it. He'll keep it low again, trying to get that bounce over the wall, and he's got that thing down. Bounces out of play. He was out here practicing it before the game. He puts it about 4 yards shy of that wall and gets that perfect bounce with that low line drive kick out of play. It'll be a touchback to the 5.
Start with 5. Another thing that people, if they aren't familiar with Indore football, is the rouge, which is if the kick is not returned out of the end zone or whatever, it's a point for the kicking team. So that was something that they have in indoor football, but it's also something that they have in Canada.
Sounds French.
Oui.
So the Militia will take over. This will be their 3rd possession of the game. 1 ended in a safety. The 2nd ended in a defensive touchdown for Omaha. We've seen 4 snaps. 3 of them have been on the turf. We'll see what they do here. They trail 15-1 midway through the first quarter. They'll operate out of the shotgun for the first time tonight. As they put the men in motion on the right side, and in a clean snap to the running back, and a nice little hole as he runs out near the 10-yard line. That says Terrace Daniel. And a nice little momentum there for the Metro Militia, who finally got a snap cleanly and showed that they can do a little bit of the run game as well. Be 2nd down and 5 with the ball at the 10-yard line. Halfway through quarter number 1. Curtis Brown out of the gun. Daniel lined up back with him. 2 receivers on the near side. They put them into high motion, which is running forward at the snap. They hand off again to Brown, and that defensive line was ready. Met first by Carl Bevins out of Linwood University. His rookie season, 6 foot, 240 pounds. And this is something that we do want to see some reps tonight. Marvin Jones is excited about his defense, especially at the line play. Wants to get them some experience here tonight.
They can't get much going on. The guys keep on with the ball, though, here.
2-yard loss on the play makes it 3rd down and 7 at the Militia 8-yard line. Under 7 to go here in the first. Militia trail by 14. Men in motion on both sides, running towards the line of scrimmage. They're going to try a deep ball, one-on-one coverage, and it's nearly picked off. They tried to challenge Timothy Clayton downfield. Another rookie in that backfield for Marvin Jones, and looked like if that pass was maybe a little bit deeper, he may have had a chance of completing it, but it was a little bit short. Clayton had a chance to adjust and break it up.
Yeah, he was playing in the trail position. He was there, but he got the chance to break on the ball and got a good break, knocked the ball down.
Brings up 4th down for the Militia. Another rule in Indore, there is no punting. You can kick. They're all field goal attempts wherever you're at on the field. The field goals are returnable if they stay in play. So we will see that right here as Jermichael Williams, Sleepy, if you're a longtime Beef fan, awaits in his own end zone. And this would be a 56-yard attempt. Remember, he did hit that Uno early. It's not going to have the length. It is straight. Williams fields at his own 1-yard line. He's across the 10 to 15 to 20. Has a lane, cross midfield to the 20. And tackled at the 15 of the Militia. 34 yards on the return for Sleepy. And Sleepy's had a pretty good camp. He's somebody that Marvin Jones mentioned in the pregame. You know, it was a player that was on and off the roster even last year, but has come in this year and throwing the fact that he can also long snap. He may find a pretty solid home on the starting 25.
Oh, definitely so. He had a good running start on that kick.
So the Beef will start in Militia field territory at the 15-yard line. 6:15 remaining, quarter number 1, trying to add to a 14-1 lead. Here's the handoff once again to the running back. That's Tiberius Lampkin. He scrambles for 2 or 3 yards out to the 11-yard line. Will be 2nd down and 7. Ralston Arena, the home of the Omaha Beef, nicknamed the Slaughterhouse since they moved here. I believe it's season number 7 here, after starting at the old Omaha Civic Auditorium downtown. Johnson puts the men in motion, wants to throw on 2nd down, has a man complete. That's Rashad Pargo's former teammate out of Salina and into the end zone. Touchdown, Omaha. Johnson Pargo, that's a matchup that was connected several times in the last 2 seasons, and now they're both wearing the orange and white of Omaha.
That's great. Yeah, we've seen that before, haven't we?
If you're a Beef fan, you know that Omaha went 0-3 last season against Salina. And looking to turn the tables this year. Omaha's going to try a 2-point conversion for practice, up 15-1 since the kicking game has not worked out. They'll keep it on the ground to Lampkin. Actually, it's a fake. And Andrew Johnson keeps it himself. He's a guy who doesn't run for a lot, but he runs that one in the end zone for the 2. And Omaha is now up 21-1. Jack Johnson ran for under 100 yards in 2019 on the ground. Bigger guy, but he's very accurate. He's not going to make a lot of mistakes, but use a little play action right there on the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, well, another thing that's good to see, because if you remember last year in the first 3 games, we had 3 different quarterbacks. And, I mean, there were rookies involved and so on and so forth. We got a guy that's got experience. played in the championship game and the whole thing. So we're very, very happy to have him.
So actually a correction there. That was the touchdown play. They called Pargo out at the 1 on the play before. And this extra point attempt is bobbled and no good. And special teams, you know, we've seen some bad special teams in the preseason. You don't know who you're going to have when the season comes. We'll talk about that more as this game goes on, but it's a timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. Omaha out in front, 21-1, 4:34 remaining here in the first quarter. You're listening to Omaha Beef football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Hey, Beef fans! Scores Sports Center, located over in Ralston, offers something fun for everyone in your friend group, including bowling, darts, keno, and pool. Keep the fun rolling and head on over to Score Sports Center after every Beef game. Beef fans, Valley Marine, located at 6301 Twin Rivers Circle in Valley, Nebraska, has all your boating needs covered. Valley Marine's knowledgeable staff of boating enthusiasts is dedicated to helping you. When you're a boater, buy from a boater. Buy Valley Marine. Hungry for a quality fried fish meal? Head over to Luffy's Fried Fish, located off of 72nd Street here in Omaha. Luffy serves a variety of appetizing dishes that will satisfy your hunger. Enjoy your meal and leave fully satisfied. Luffy's Fried Fish, proud sponsor of the Omaha Beef.
Thinking of updating your bath? Make your back at Ralston Arena, 4:34 remaining, quarter number 1, preseason action. Omaha Beef and the Metro Militia, Omaha out in front 21-1. 3 touchdowns for Omaha. You hear the cowbells. Zeke puts this one into play. It's a bouncer. It's fielded. Well, it's nearly fielded, but it hits the wall at the 7-yard line. And since that ball hit the field in play, it will be marked there. And the Militia will start at their own 9-yard line. Going to try to see if they put a drive together, Kirk Heyer.
Well, they got 4 more yards on this than the last kickoff, so they get a little bit more room.
They'll actually spot the ball with the nose of the ball at the 10-yard line. 4:20 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Both teams get 3 timeouts per half, just like traditional football. And play 15-minute quarters. As the Metro Militia look to see if they get something going here. First down at their own 10-yard line. Brown in the gun, puts his men in motion on the right side, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, stacked up at the line of scrimmage. As there's going to be no gain on the play, met by Ricky Neal. And Ricky Neal out of Northern Iowa, Kirk. You talk about a guy who's had a camp, and here's a guy that will be already heading to the CFL, the Canadian Football League, later this season. He's here getting some reps right now. And Beef are lucky to have him as long as they can.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you know, this is good, almost like a second training camp for him. But he's got, as for a rush end and whatever, he's got pretty decent size, but he's got that good speed and quickness, which you have to have.
Defensive end, and actually just with the personnel lining up in the linebacker position for the Beef here tonight. 2nd down and 10. Militia again with the Men in motion on the right side, tries to find a man on the near side. It's John Peoples, was the intended receiver. It's incomplete. Good defensive pressure once again. Sean Kelly coming in out of that cornerback position to get a hand on the ball. Third down for Omaha. And actually a late flag on the play. Let's get the call. Legal defense called against Omaha, so 5 yards awarded to the Militia. It'll be second down once again. And a couple things they didn't explain what it is. There's a couple things to cause illegal defense, as you know, Kirk. One is that linebacker being too close to the line of scrimmage at the snap. He has to be 5 yards away, or being outside of the box at the snap. Some intricacies that are a little bit different than the outdoor game we'll discuss throughout the season. Under center is a Militia, kind of a wishbone formation. They put a man in motion out to the near side, nearly off sides, but they're going to keep it on the ground, trying to run a sweep. And a flag comes in from the back judge, as there's nothing doing on that play. Neal comes in without a helmet, but let's see what this penalty is on second down. Wait for the call as they discuss it. Looks like it's going to go against Omaha once again. Another 5 yards would give the Militia their first down of the evening. I think we're going to have another illegal defense, Kirk.
Well, we're going to.
Well, maybe not.
We'll see what's
they can't
happening
decide.
Here. Yeah, that is penalty on a beef. Okay.
So illegal defense on Omaha. That time they explain it. Linebacker, another rule, cannot be moving at the snap. And that's Ricky Neal, who we were just talking about, was in motion before. So first down comes by penalty for the Metro Militia. They spot the ball at the 20-yard line. As it'll be first down and 10 for the Militia. Brown out of the gun, wide receivers on each side. He's going to put them both into motion. The snap came, he wasn't expecting it. Scoops it back up, now has pressure. Tries to save the play. Turns that into only a 3-yard loss. That could have been another disaster for the Militia. Good job there by the quarterback, Curtis Brown, to save it. Across the Metro and across the Midlands, just want to remind everybody, top of the hour, you're listening to KOBM Omaha. Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football this season here on the Boomer Sports Network. You can listen on 94.5 FM, 1420, I believe we're on tonight, or 1490 AM. And of course on myboomerradio.com and on the My Boomer Radio app. Follow us all season long, and I'd like to thank everybody watching us as well on the YouTube network for the Champions Indoor Football League. Under center is Brown. It is second down and 13 from their own 16-yard line. Here's the handoff to the running back, stacked up as he gets a yard or two. It looks like checking in the game for his first carry here tonight is a running back who is not on the roster. How about that? Mystery player, took volunteers tonight, Kirk. But he did pick up a yard. It'll be third down and 11 as we are under 1 minute to go here in the first quarter of play at the Slaughterhouse. Beef working through the exhibition. Out in front, 21-1. Lone point came on the opening kickoff for the Militias. Nice kick, the length of the field through the uprights for the new Uno rule in Champions Indoor Football. Gun formation, wide receivers on the near side for the Militia. On third down and 11, Brown drops back and nearly completes the pass. Tried to thread a needle into John Peoples, but tight coverage for the Beef as they break it up. Clock has stopped, not sure why. With 15 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Metro Militia will try the long field goal attempt here on 4th down. The ball's going to be placed at their own 12-yard line. This will be a 45-yard attempt. This kicker's got a pretty good leg. Kyle Swartz for the Militia. See if he can get some more points on the board. High snap, the kick doesn't get his full foot on it. It's going to be returned from the end zone and scooped up. Is that Timothy Clayton once again picked it up at the 4-yard line, gets it out near the 14-yard line. With 4 seconds remaining, actually the clock is going to run, and time expires here in the first quarter of play. First 15 minutes in the books here at the Slaughterhouse. It's been all Omaha Beef in this preseason exhibition game, 21-1. We come back quarter number 2. You're listening to Omaha Beef football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Hey, Beef fans. Scores Sports Center, located over in Ralston, offers something fun for everyone in your friend group, including bowling, darts, keno, and pool. Keep the fun rolling and head on over to Score Sports Center after every Beef game.
Hey, Beef fans, get ready for those road games. We gotta pimp our cars out before you go to Salina, Sioux City, Wichita, wherever. Take your car to In-Phase Audio. They can put LED lightings. They can put big old speakers for those big tailgates that the Beef fans love to have. Radar detector. Trust me, we were driving through Belleville, Kansas, back from Salina at 2 a.m. in the morning. You need the radar detector. You want to put it in your car. You want to look cool. You want to go to In-Phase Car Audio. Visit their website, coincidentally, InPhaseCarAudio.com, or visit their store. It's at 134th and L Street. It's In-Phase Car Audio. DBS Burke. Who are they, might you ask? Well, if you own a business in the metro area, they could be one of your best friends. They are one of the best local printers for quality digital, commercial, and wide format printing in the metro area. They service clients across the Midwest and specialize in small-scale digital products, direct marketing, and integration. Print solutions, direct marketing, integrated solutions, and fulfillment, they've got you covered. Visit them at dbsburke.com or drop by their office right here in Omaha, 89th and 8th Street. That's DBS Burke. Back at Ralston Arena, quarter number 2, Todd Walkenhorst, Kirk Heyer. Beef start at their own 13-yard line on first down, and they want to go deep as they try to connect and go for the home run ball to Lampkin to start the second quarter, and it's incomplete. Jackson showing that arm, but could not hook up with Lampkin.
Well, they had 3 receivers all running the deep route, a go route. And he picked one out.
Andrew Jackson, as we mentioned, 59% completion percentage a year ago, threw for nearly 2,700 yards in the 2019 season, and he's a guy who didn't make a lot of mistakes, at least in the games that we saw him against, as this one is incomplete to Rashad Ridley. Rashad Ridley, 5'7", 170-pound wide receiver. Not a lot of height, but we've seen him in practice so far. He's got hands, and he brings in a lot of balls.
And he took some real thumps in practice the other night. He's a tough nut, I'm telling you.
Looking for a spot. Wants to have an impressive showing here tonight for that 4th or 5th wide receiver position. There's a fight there as they go in the regular season. 3rd down and 10 for Omaha. A little screen to Lampkin as he gets back to the 17-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down for the first time tonight for the Omaha Beef. So we'll see what they elect to do. I think they're going to give Zeke a shot to try to hit the field goal and practice those special teams. Special teams is something that's tough in training camp, Kirk, if you're new to this. 35 men come into the training camp. They'll cut down to 25. So it's not like regular football where you have 80 or 90 guys out on the field. So it's kind of something you have to piece together to try to figure out your offense and your defense and then how they work together on special teams. Zeke comes in. This will be, got to get the math out here, this will be a 40 7-yard attempt for Arevalo, and it's a low line drive kick. It's not going to be long enough. It's fielded inside the end zone. We'll have a return out to the 5, the 10. 15, he's got room on that far side, midfield in Beef territory, and finally tackled at the 15-yard line. Nice return for the Militia. First signs of life we've seen from them here tonight, and they're going to start in Beef territory.
Well, that's one of the things, too, that you see on the special teams, especially on a long field goal or whatever, is that linemen, they're going to have defensive linemen in there. I mean, they are used to blocking, but obviously what's going to happen is that they want somebody that knows how to tackle that is there if the kick is short and is being run upfield. So that's one of the things we saw in practice the other night also.
And the other part of it, not to state the obvious, but there's only 8 guys out there and one of them's a kicker. So there's less people to get around. If you could get past that first line of defense, there's a lot of room in the indoor game. So the Militia, for their first time tonight in Beef territory, they'll start this drive at the Omaha 14-yard line. Under 13 to go here in the first half of play. Preseason action here at the Slaughterhouse. The Beef will open up 2 weeks from tonight up at the Tyson Event Center in Sioux City, Iowa. You can listen all season long here on the Boomer Sports Network. Brown out of the shotgun. Has 2 wideouts on the near side. He'll put them into high motion. A lot of movement. They're not going to throw the flag. There is the flag. You know, preseason, they let some of that go just because of the nature of the game, but that was a little too much to even let go that time. It's going to be 5 yards against the Militia.
Yeah, they're going to only let receivers do the running forward here.
So they'll back it up 5 yards. It'll be first down and 15 at the 19-yard line for the Militia. Trailing 21-1. Militia plays their season. And nearby Ralston High School is where they play their home games. They'll be kicking off here in the next few weeks. Get a chance to go out and support them for outdoor 8-man semi-pro football. Brown gives the handoff, and in the backfield to disrupt that play was Carl Bevins. You know, Bevins was a player, he's a rookie this season. He was on the board a year ago, but did not come into camp. But somebody that Marvin Jones has had his eye on and finally got to join the Beef this season as a rookie.
Yeah, he's showed up pretty well so far.
Loss of 2 on the play, back to the 21-yard line, be second down and 17 for the Metro Militia. Three men offensive and defensive lines in this league. Before the snap, one of the linemen on the right or left side can raise their hand and declare themselves eligible for a pass, similar to a tight end. Brown wants to throw on second down, and it was nearly caught, but that ball rattled in and out of the hands of his receiver against the board, which is out of bounds and ruled incomplete. Intended receiver on the play was Terry Evans Jr.
Yeah, what happens down alongside the boards is kind of out of our line of sight up here. We can't really see what happens.
Tough to see through them walls, but it's called incomplete to be third down and 17 for the Militia. First test for the Omaha defense here in tonight's exhibition, as we'll see what they can do on third down. Likely 4-down territory in this part of the field for the Militia, as the clock approaches the 10-minute mark here in quarter number 2. High motion on each side for the Militia, and here comes a pass rush right through the line of scrimmage, and Brown is scrambling. He got caught. Neal's got him. Ball's on the ground, and he's tackled for a huge loss. He's fired up. Ricky Neal, again, the rookie on Northern Iowa. He showed his speed there coming out of that linebacker position, found the hole, and chased down the quarterback. Boy, he lost.
Oh, my goodness.
Looks like he lost close to 15 yards on that play, and what looked like 4-down territory is now going to probably be the long field goal attempt, as it's spotted at their own 17-yard line. This drive started at the B15. So the defense actually backed up the Militia 22 yards on that drive. And the long field goal unit will come out. Again, we've seen Swartz with a pretty good leg. This will be a 44-yard attempt from his own 9-yard line. End zone 7 yards here in Indore football. The ball is placed down. It's not going to be long enough. We'll have a return on the play. Out of the end zone to the 5, the 10, the 15. Cuts back upfield to the 20-yard line. That's Rashad Pargo. Another one of those free agents from Salina Liberty. And he's tackled at the 20, and we've got flags on the end of that return, and we'll see what the call is. So legal block against Omaha. Be a 10-yard penalty marked off, and we'll take a timeout. 8:42 remaining here in quarter number 2. Omaha out in front, 21-1. You're listening to Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network. Next time you're looking for a haircut, why not just get a haircut? Get a great clip. If you have hair, they can help you out. Men, women, and kids. That covers pretty much all of us, where you can go to get today's newest hairstyles. They're open evenings, weekends. No appointments necessary. Perfect for those busy family schedules. Drop by. Great Clips, proud haircut sponsor of your Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football team.
Omaha, are you ready to rock? Give it up for classic rock coffee. We'll wake you up with Back in Black Bold and Breakfast in America. Chill you out with a cold shot. Slow it down with the Dreamweaver decaf and serve up our big hits, Raspberry Beret and Dirty White Boy, the kind you find at Classic Rock Coffee. Feed your entourage with a War Pig breakfast waffle, sizzling hot flatbreads, or our other fan favorites any time of day. Classic Rock Coffee, making Omaha rock again with the best coffee at 72nd and Military. Like them on Facebook.
Plan your next joyride, business trip, or crosstown move with our official rental car company, Budget Car and Truck Rental of Nebraska. With locations throughout Omaha, Lincoln, and Grand Island, Budget has the coolest cars on the block with a selection of sedans, luxury cars, trucks, minivans, cargo, and passenger vans. And Budget is celebrating beef fans by offering a 20% discount on select vehicles. Visit budgetnebraska.com now to book a reservation and use the promo code BEEF.
Back at Ralston Arena, it is first down for Omaha on the change of possession. Johnson's still in at quarterback, hands off. Or make that Jackson at quarterback, hands off to Lampkin. He goes up the middle for 4 or 5 yards. It'll be second down. So Damon Ware, the offensive coordinator for Omaha, looking to try to get a good offensive series in and really see what his players can do. Last time actually got stopped on downs and had to kick. Under 8 to go here in quarter number 2. 2 wideouts in the backfield in high motion. Jackson takes a snap, but that one's batted out of the air. Good job by the Militia. That is Malcolm Bogan on the defensive line. Big, tall guy. Got that right hand up there and knocked that ball out of the air. It'll be third down.
That's kind of a formation that we've seen before, where you've got the 2 high motion guys will run deep, run them off deep, and the 2 man on the line of scrimmage are going to come in behind them.
Third down and 7. We have a whistle on the play, and the Militia will use their first of 3 timeouts. Let's keep it right here, Kirk Heyer, and let's talk about what we've seen here through the first quarter and a half of play. Of course, it's sloppy. We know that. We started talking about it during the last possession. They'll start with 35 players. Before the regular season, they'll cut down to 25. Those cuts will probably actually happen here in the next day or 2. They've seen kind of what they need to do, and then also going to have to make some evaluations. You do have some injuries and whatnot, and it's professional football. There's a waiver wire. Guys come in, guys go out.
Yeah, it is, and it's as being around that years ago for me too. It's not much fun to hit that knock on the door.
You did a lot of out.
Yeah.
Former Pittsburgh Steeler and
Buffalo
Bill,
Winnipeg Blue Bomber,
I would say
Shreveport Steamer.
had a cup of coffee. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was. I still have my leather helmet.
But here tonight, 3rd down and 7. Back on the field, the handoff to Lampkin. Nice cut back inside, and enough for a first down as he's tackled across the 20-yard line. And Lampkin is someone, again, obvious in training camp, his skills. Can't wait to see him against equal competition, see where he stacks up.
Yeah, but really he is a total package. I mean, I haven't seen him as much as a receiver, but he does. He's got good size, good speed, good quickness, makes good cuts. Yeah, we're very lucky to have him.
Low center of gravity, too, hard to bring down. And just on that play, we saw how quickly he can cut back when he finds that hole. 2 wideouts on the left side, both in high motion. Jackson wants to go deep. He has a man out near the 10-yard line. That was Pargo. And, that's we talked about how many times last year they hooked up Pargo. You know how many touchdowns Pargo had last year? It felt like they were all against us, but 28 touchdowns, receptions in a 14-game season.
Wow.
That's almost 2 a game. Pretty close, right?
Yeah. Well, and then last year, in fact, the playoffs, they beat us at home last year, too.
1 game here, 1 game down there, and then in the playoffs in the conference championship as we have a whistle at the snap. And we had some movement before. Let's go back up Omaha 5 yards. And if you didn't join us, or if you weren't with us last season, season ended against the Salina Liberty down at the Tony's Pizza. Not Tony's, Tony's. Yeah, Tony's Pizza.
Yeah.
Tyson up in Sioux City, Tony's down in Salina.
Yeah.
2-point conversion to tie the game in the conference championship game failed as Omaha almost rallied from way down in that game.
We were down 21 in the first quarter.
To try to get to that championship game where Salina went on and dropped that contest, a great Champions Bowl down in Albuquerque. This one is incomplete as he looked back across the middle trying to hit Jordan Smith, a rookie out of Nicholls State. They'll bring up 2nd down and 15. Omaha trying to add to a 21-1 advantage. Ball is at the 16-yard line of the Militia. 2nd down, 15 yards to go. Beef can get a first down right at the 1-yard line. Jackson puts the men in motion on the left side. He's going to give it to his safety valve up against the left wall. Cuts back inside the 10, down near the 5-yard line. That's Tyler Jones, his first catch of the night out of Central Missouri. And guess where he played ball last year, Kirk? Salina Liberty. So, some offensive weapons here in Omaha, and Omaha 4th in the league last year in offense, looking to improve on those numbers in 2020. 3rd down and 3, just inside the 5. They could get a first down. They'll keep it on the ground to Lampkin. Lampkin has that hole. He's going to be short of the goal line, but I believe he has that first down, Kirk. And it'll be first down and goal for the Beef as Vernon Brakefield, the white hat here tonight, signals the first down for Omaha. And Damon Ware will have a chance to use his goal line package here in this exhibition game. Clock continues to run, under 4 minutes left here in the first half of play. There will be a stoppage at the 1-minute mark for the 1-minute warning in Indore. Lampkin up the middle. Touchdown. He leans forward. I think he has it, and he does. So Lampkin, impressive on that drive, finishes it off from a yard and a half out for a Beef touchdown. And they're up 27-1. Again, Lampkin's going to be a core component of that offense here this year for Damon Ware.
Here again, something a little bit different on the goal line. Zone blocking scheme. They all block to the right. He cuts back to the left and was in. So
Ari Vallo's had a rough night so far. Snaps have not been clean. He wants to see if he gets a second extra point of the night. That one is up, and he is good. Under 3 minutes, or just at 3 minutes as they stop the clock here in the first half. Again, stoppage of play will come at the 1 minute warning. Higher education. I thought they were talking about you there, Kirk. I thought that was your other company. Sponsorship opportunity. That's Bellevue University, proud sponsor of Beef football. So it's 28-1, 3:01 remaining here in the first half of play here at Ralston Arena.
You know what's great to see out here is all the kids that are here.
Yeah?
You know, it's a great thing. Kids come out and play, get a chance to go down on the field, get a chance to maybe even pick out some heroes somewhere.
You want to bring your kids, I will tell you. Mine are not here, and I will not hear the end of it when I get home tonight. I'm sure they'll be here the rest of the season. Plenty of opportunities. We will be back here at the Slaughterhouse with the first regular season home game against the Wichita Force 3 weeks from tonight. That'll be March 28th. Remember, new kickoff time this year, 6:30. Make sure you're here for that. You know why it's early, Kirk? More time for the postgame. We'll talk about that shortly. Postgame celebration after every game. We'd like you to join us in that. We'll give you details in a moment. Ari Vallo puts the ball on the tee, tries to aim for that corner. It's fielded and ran into the end zone, brought back out to the 5, the 10. Nice little move. Didn't get him anything, but who was that on the return? It looked like, well, that's number 1 who's not on the roster. He actually stopped in his tracks, literally. It didn't cut, just stopped. It looked like the air brakes came on. I thought he was going to make a move, but instead brought down, and they'll start at the 10-yard line. So Militia, not much offense. They had good field position, which they squandered on their last possession as the Omaha defense had its best series of the night, driving them backwards and keeping them off the board. Lone point for the Militia came on a kickoff as they put it through the uprights for the Uno. First in CIF play, of course, exhibition. Ari Vallo's a kicker for Omaha who probably won't be going for that Uno too much. He's got about 50-yard legs, so could be a little short as that's about a 57-yard kick. Brown lines up his offense on first down, starts his own 10-yard line. Wideouts in motion on the far side. He hands it off to his running back, immediately stopped. Oh, nice play by Carl Bivens. We're calling his name a lot. 6 foot, 240-pound rookie out of Lindenwood University, and he's making sure he gets his presence on the video here tonight for the coaches to evaluate. Loss of 1 on the play will make it 2nd down 11. 1:35 and counting remaining here in quarter number 2. Likely the last play before the 1 minute warning with running clock rules here in Indore football. 2 wideouts on the far side, high motion towards the line of scrimmage. The snap is bounced, picked up, and then handed off to the running back. It's going to turn into a gain out to the 14-yard line. Pick up about 5 or 6 on the play. That looked ugly, but it turned into a positive gain as we've reached the 1 minute warning here at Ralston Arena. We come back to the final 60 seconds of half number 1. You're listening to Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network. Hey, next time you're looking for a quality sandwich, try McAllister's Deli. Proud beef partner, they make America's favorite sandwiches, soups, salads, spuds, and more. Come in for a meal, or better yet, they do catering. That's what the Omaha Beef do. Before them road games, they get those boxes with the sandwiches and chips and all that good stuff from McAllister's Deli. One of the proud sponsors of the Omaha Beef. Try them today, right down the street from Ralston Arena, 603 South 72nd Street. It's McAllister's Deli, America's favorite sandwiches. Omaha Beef fans, there's nothing better than actually watching a home game in person at Ralston Arena. All seats are close to the field and close to the action. It's not too late to still get season tickets. Season ticket packages start for under $100 and include all 6 regular season games, plus priority to any playoff home games. Call 402-346-BEEF, 402-346-BEEF to get your tickets for the upcoming 2020 regular season. And we'll see you this season at the Slaughterhouse. Certified Piedmontese beef is premium, all-natural beef that's lower in fat and calories than traditional beef, yet remarkably tender and flavorful. Cattle are raised with no added growth hormones, steroids, or antibiotics, just great-tasting, all-natural, real Nebraska beef. To have certified Piedmontese delivered right to your door or sent to family and friends, visit their website, Piedmontese, that's PIEDMONTESE.com, the official beef sponsor of Omaha Beef, professional indoor football. Back at Rolls Arena, 1 minute warning before halftime. 3rd down and 5 for Omaha. Inside 1 minute. Traditional football timing rules, stopping the clock after incomplete passes and out of bounds and whatnot for the last 60 seconds of play. And then stay tuned at halftime. Ethan Warbach will be back with the Lacey Brown at State Farm halftime show. We'll recap the first half of action and talk about the second half and the rest of the season coming this season at the Slaughterhouse, Rolls Arena, and Omaha Beef Indoor Football. Back to this, 3rd down and 5, the Metro Militia at their own 14-yard line. Out of the gun is Brown. Brown, again, tries to start the motion. We have a flag, and he took too long as a delay of game is called, and it'll back up the Militia 5 yards. So we'll take a look at the schedule coming up for Omaha. I invite you to come out. Season tickets still available for the Beef. You get season tickets for under $99. Individual games under $15. No bad seat in the house at Ralston Arena. 3rd down, 10 yards to go from the Militia's own 9. Men in motion once again. Brown drops back, wants to go deep, and it's nearly picked off. In and out of the hands of Timothy Clayton, rookie out of Arizona Christian University. Man, he should have brought that one in, Kirk.
Yeah, it was right in his hands. Should have.
Clayton showing why he is on the defensive side of the ball, as can't hit too much more squarely than that one did. And the clock stops with 53 seconds on the incomplete pass. Be 4th down for the Militia. And I think they're going to go for it, Kirk, as the kick would be tough to make. And Omaha's done pretty good in the return game. So they'll roll the dice, 4th down and 10. They need to get out to the 20-yard line here in the final minute of the second half. Men in motion on each side, looked off sides, no flag on the play, and it's complete near the 1st down marker, stretches the ball. Will they give it to him? It looks like they have, and the Militia gets their first down of the night, not via penalty, and they'll move the chains, and the Militia will use timeout number 2 to discuss the play and how to use their last 41 seconds.
Pretty well conceived play really by them, because the 2 wideouts on the line of scrimmage went deep on the field. High motion guy just curled up in behind him, so he was right at the 1st down marker. So it was a good play. You
know, we've seen their quarterback Brown. He's actually had some pretty good passes, put it on the hands of some receivers and whatnot. Either they haven't brought in, and quite frankly, as we mentioned, they haven't had a lot of practice yet either. This isn't their normal style play indoor, and they're playing against athletes at a level that they're not going to see the rest of the season.
Oh, definitely true.
So 1st down for the Militia as they get out to the 21-yard line. 45 seconds left here in the first half of play. 28-1. Beef out in front. Militia would like to try to get their first offensive score of the night as they try to finish off the first half. Brown lines up wide receivers, 2 on each side. The high ones are now in motion towards the line. Low snap, Brown picks it up off the carpet. He's rushed, nearly brought down. Handful of jersey, gets rid of the ball. It's a flying duck into the stands. And the fans can keep those balls. But it went to the Militia bench. They throw it back. Good pressure. Derek Curtis out of Nebraska Wesleyan. Or correction, I'm sorry. That was Chavius or Keontae Chavies out of Bethany College. From the end position, he had a handful of jersey and kind of got dragged along. Forced the bad pass. Couldn't get the sack. End result, 39 seconds to go here in the first half. 2nd down and 10 for the Militia. 2 wideouts on each side. Brown barks out the plays. 1 timeout remaining for the Militia. Omaha has all 3. Brown, no pressure, has a man downfield. It's off his hands and caught. He brings it down inside the 2-yard line with 30 seconds remaining. And the Militia have called timeout number 3, where they'll have 1st down and goal from the 2-yard line. Nice pass there by the Militia.
It was a nice pass. It was a good route by the receiver.
28 yards on the completion. And they're going to see if they could get on the board offensively here to end the first half. I don't want to say that they were, I don't think they were intimidated necessarily, but it did take them some time to get some timing. And in the last series or two, we've seen a little bit better offense than what we saw where they couldn't even snap the ball for the first 3 possessions.
Right, and I don't think that they've never practiced in an arena. I mean, I think they would practice in a high school gymnasium or something like that. So yeah, it's very definite that he ran basically what was a post corner, and it was a good throw.
Out of the huddle, Militia out of timeout. So remember, it is traditional football timing rules now. So we'll see. If they do keep it on the ground and don't get in, they're going to have to get back to the line of scrimmage fairly quickly. New formation, we saw this one time earlier. It's kind of a wishbone as Brown will line up under center with a wide receiver on the left side. Puts the high motion man into play. We'll see if they run behind him. Handoff to the running back. He's going to be short. The clock is going to run. The Militia are out of timeouts.
Pile on him. Don't let him up.
20 seconds of counting. The signal coming in from the coaches to clock it. Ball spotted under center, and there they do. 15 seconds to go, but it's going to be 3rd down and goal from a 1.5 yards out. So now Kirk, they tried the run play. We saw that earlier. They had actually put that man in motion out of the backfield and then ran a sweep behind him. They didn't do that time. They tried to create misdirection, go up the middle. Now you're a yard out. Do you try to keep it on the ground and pound it in, or you think you got a short pass play?
Yeah, I think they'll probably try to pound it. They may be jet sweep motion because they were running a high motion as a blocker in front of the guy. So as they're moving to the right.
14 seconds to go. If they run come up short, they got to get to that line immediately. Wishbone formation again, tight for the Militia. Man in motion once again. We'll see if they try to run it again. Looked like he was nearly offsides, but he fumbles the snap, tries to stretch it towards the goal line. They're going to mark him short. 7-6. The clock continues to run. The Militia are out of timeouts, and time is going to expire here in the first half of play. Omaha defense keeps the Militia out of the end zone as they had 1st and goal from the 2-yard line to end the first half of play. 28-1, Omaha Beef out in front. We've reached halftime here at Ralston Arena. When we come back, Ethan Warbach will bring us, maybe Kirk Heyer will stick around too. We don't know. Halftime brought to you by Lacey Brown at State Farm Insurance. Visit Lacey Brown at downtown Lacey Brown, or visit her. She's right up the street here in downtown Ralston for all your insurance needs. When we come back, halftime here from Ralston Arena. You're listening to Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Whether you need to get around town or get out of town for vacation, get your rental car, truck, or van from Budget, Nebraska. Budget is locally owned and operated and conveniently located throughout Omaha, Lincoln, and Grand Island. Or you can visit them online at budgetnebraska.com. Use the promo code BEEF for a 20% discount on select vehicles. Cool cars close by. Budget Nebraska is the official car rental company of the Omaha Beef.
Cell phone repair with locations at Council Bluffs, Lake Manawa, 78th and Dodge, or 148th and Maple. Expert repairs done fast. Gadgets play a major role in our professional and personal life. When your phone, tablet, or laptop breaks, you need professional service fast. That's where we come in. Is your phone dying too soon? Are you constantly hooking it up to the charger? The experts at Cell Phone Repair can get it replaced in 30 minutes or less so you can stay connected. Stop in today at one of our 3 locations or find us online at cellphonerepair.com. CPR, bringing your gadgets back to life.
Beef fans, Valley Marine, located at 6301 Twin Rivers Circle in Valley, Nebraska, has all your boating needs covered. Valley Marine's knowledgeable staff of boating enthusiasts is dedicated to helping you. When you're a boater, buy from a boater. Buy Valley Marine.
DBS Burke, who are they, might you ask? Well, if you own a business in the metro area that could be one of your best friends, they are one of the best local printers for quality digital, commercial, and wide format printing in the metro area. They service clients across the Midwest and specialize in small-scale digital products, direct marketing, and integration. Print solutions, direct marketing, integrated solutions, and fulfillment, they've got you covered. Visit them at dbsburke.com or drop by their office right here in Omaha, 89th and 8th Street. That's DBS Burke.
Omaha, are you ready to rock? Give it up for classic rock coffee. We'll wake you up with Back in Black Bold and Breakfast in America. Chill you out with a cold shot, slow it down with the Dreamweaver decaf, and serve up our big hits, Raspberry Beret and Dirty White Boy, the kind you find at Classic Rock Coffee. Feed your entourage with a War Pig breakfast waffle, sizzling hot flatbreads, or our other fan favorites any time of day. Classic Rock Coffee, making Omaha rock again with the best coffee at 72nd and Military. Like them on Facebook.
Hey Beef fans, our official car rental company, Budget Car and Truck Rental of Nebraska, has convenient locations throughout Omaha, Lincoln, and Grand Island to serve you. Budget is locally owned and operated and provides friendly service. Choose from a wide selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, cargo, and passenger vans. Budget is celebrating Beef fans by offering a 20% discount. Visit budgetnebraska.com now to book a reservation. Use the promo code BEEF and never miss a beef game.
Join us on Monday nights for the Omaha Beef Coaches Show, starring Omaha Beef head coach Marvin Jones. Join us in person at the Firewater Bar and Grill at 73rd and Grover, Monday nights at 6 o'clock beginning Monday, March 16th. Or listen live right here on the Boomer Sports Network or on myboomerradio.com. That's the Omaha Beef Coaches Show starring Marvin Jones, Monday nights beginning March 16th at 6 o'clock in person at the Firewater Grill at 73rd and Grover or right here on the Boomer Sports Network.
McAllister's Deli is known for great food, wide variety, exceptional customer service, and its famous sweet tea. Plus, it's family friendly. Whether you're in the mood for a sandwich, spud, soup, or salad, the menu is a real winner. Oh, and if you're ever in a time crunch, there's no need to settle. McAllister's offers online and app ordering. Choose your favorites, submit the order, and head on over. Your freshly prepared meal will be ready when you need it, just how you like it. What are you waiting for? Stop by 603 South 72nd Street and enjoy a delicious meal today.
I always wanted to do this. The mess, the noise. It's gonna be awesome.
Babe, what are you talking about? And what's with the sledgehammer?
I'm gonna demo the bathroom.
We chose Bathfitter to do the remodel, remember?
So?
With Bathfitter, there's no demolition or mess. They custom make our new bath and can install it in as little as 1 day.
No demo?
No demo.
Bathfitter's been exceeding expectations for 35 years, and we've got over 2 million satisfied customers to prove it. Visit bathfitter.com to learn more and book your free in-home consultation.
Welcome to the Omaha Beef Halftime Show, brought to you by Lacey Brown and State Farm Insurance. Visit downtownlacybrown.com for more information, or visit her. She's located in downtown Ralston.
And welcome back into the halftime show, brought to you by Lacey Brown and State Farm, right here in downtown Ralston. I'm Ethan Walbeck. With me is Kirk Heyer, as the Omaha Beef are up in the first half, 28-1. It's been all beef early, as the Metro Militia could not seem to get any traction until the very last drive of the second quarter, Kirk.
Well, yeah, and I think as we're watching too, is this for them too. I mean, obviously they don't practice inside; it's a different game for them or whatever. And I think probably they got a little bit of cohesiveness and figured out a few things and so on and so forth. So, yeah, it's really 28 points. You know, what was the last year preseason game? We scored 70. But,
yep.
So it's a chance. I mean, it's a chance to come out and after you know hitting your own teammates for 2 weeks or whatever it was, and just getting a chance to play the game. So, yeah, and I've seen some things that you know that I'd actually the chance to see in practice a few times that I was there this week. I mean, relatively 2 short weeks of seeing stuff, but yeah, I think the guys what we've seen before from them I'm seeing tonight, and as we go along, obviously we will, you know, in opening game, regular season and stuff, we will see a team in Sioux City that's been around for almost as long as the Beef has, and it's always been a very good competition for us. So, yeah, it's like I say, preseason game's a preseason game, and
absolutely. And, I mean, the atmosphere here inside the Slaughterhouse, Ralston Arena, it's not going to be what the Metro Militia have at every game when they play over at Ralston High School, just behind the Ralston Arena here, just a little bit farther back. But, I mean, quite the attendance here for just a preseason game. As you mentioned during the broadcast, there are a lot of kids here at the Ralston Arena for this Saturday game. The 6:30 kickoff, a little bit different. Trying to end these games a little bit earlier in the night. Again, the running clock also speeds up time of play in this Champions Indoor Football League. The offense has been clicking, I would say, on the ground in this first half, Kirk. Really, we've seen a couple of hefty runs out of Tiberius Lampkin, the running back out of Mississippi College, the rookie, 5'9", 220. He rumbles, bumbles, tumbles down to the goal line. He's got 2 touchdowns, I believe, in the first half already. But the big storyline coming into this was going to be the new quarterback, and that was going to be Andrew Jackson out of Salina. A couple of downfield passes, nothing too big, nothing too flashy, but he's a veteran. He's got his spot on this roster. The rookies don't.
Right, and he absolutely he went to Pargo, you know, which was an old teammate of his, and there's some familiarity there. You need a new game. I mean, I guess really the hardest thing to come up with, just because the thing is alignment. Now, probably more so offensive linemen and so on and so forth, because you know they're the passing game, and they do a lot of Eddie Moore in this game too. Even on the other level is with the blocking schemes, the zone blocking scheme, whereas basically what you got to do is you have to have the footwork and whatever, and just get in front of a guy. You know. Years ago, they was always talk about people getting pancaked and knocked down. Well, if you're a 300-pound guy and you're in front of a guy and he can't get through you, he's blocked.
Yeah, the job is done. You've done your job as an offensive lineman.
And they will take, you know, even you see an 11-man game and whatever, over the years where a guy always said, well, he hits a hole right there. Well, that's the way it was. Now you've seen from times back, like Le'Veon Bell with one of the guys where they kind of curl around and find their hole and they're going to cut back, and that's kind of overtaken football. It's pretty much that way. So, yeah, we don't have. I'm seeing some of the guys down there don't have some of the sides that we've had in the offensive line before, but if maybe the size isn't maybe real important either. If they've got the quickness, they've got the feet, and can get in front of the guy, and just like we talked about it before, if the defensive guy can't get through him, then he's blocked, right?
Yep, absolutely. And then flipping the script, the defense, name that Todd and yourself you've called quite a bit, number 44, Ricky Neal out of Northern Iowa, the 6'2", 235, will be with the Omaha Beef this season until he heads to the Canadian Football League. So if you're Marvin Jones on defense, obviously you want to get this man his reps. That's what he's here for, to get prepped, but you also have to see who else is going to be in linebacker and defensive line.
Well, that's true too, and that's one of the promises that Marvin does make to the people. Says, I want to get you to the next level, which obviously he has done, and get a chance to, because Marvin's a heck of a teacher, and there are some things that he can learn here that's going to help him on in whatever league he chooses to go to or gets the chance to go to.
Absolutely, I agree, and we will take a quick break here as you are listening to the Omaha Beef Halftime Show, brought to you by Lacey Brown and State Farm. For Kirk Heyer, Ethan Walbeck, you're listening to Omaha Beef Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Cell phone repair with locations at Council Bluffs, Lake Manawa, 78th and Dodge, or 148th and Maple. Expert repairs done fast. Gadgets play a major role in our professional and personal life. When your phone, tablet, or laptop breaks, you need professional service fast. That's where we come in. Is your phone dying too soon? Are you constantly hooking it up to the charger? The experts at Cell Phone Repair can get it replaced in 30 minutes or less so you can stay connected. Stop in today at one of our 3 locations or find us online at cellphonerepair.com. CPR, bringing your gadgets back to life.
DBS Burke, who are they, might you ask? Well, if you own a business in the metro area, they could be one of your best friends. They are one of the best local printers for quality digital, commercial, and wide format printing in the metro area. They service clients across the Midwest and specialize in small-scale digital products, direct marketing, and integration. Print solutions, direct marketing, integrated solutions, and fulfillment, they've got you covered. Visit them at dbsburke.com or drop by their office right here in Omaha, 89th and 8th Street.
Beef fans, Valley Marine, located at 6301 Twin Rivers Circle in Valley, Nebraska, has all your boating needs covered. Valley Marine's knowledgeable staff of boating enthusiasts is dedicated to helping you. When you're a boater, buy from a boater. Buy Valley Marine.
Hey, Beef fans, get ready for those road games. We gotta pimp our cars out before you go to Salina, Sioux City, Wichita, wherever. Take your car to In-Phase Audio. They can put LED lightings. They can put big old speakers for those big tailgates that the Beef fans love to have. Radar detector. Trust me, when you're driving through Belleville, Kansas, back from Salina at 2 a.m. in the morning, you need the radar detector. You want to put it in your car. You want to look cool. You want to go to In-Phase Car Audio. Visit their website, coincidentally, InPhaseCarAudio.com, or visit their store. It's at 134th and L Street. It's In-Phase Car Audio.
When I hired Bath Fitter, I got a new bathtub that I love. It's made with the same quality materials they used in luxury hotels. It's great. Even my mom thinks so.
I love your new tub, sweetie.
Trouble is, when she visits, she thinks she's staying in a 5-star hotel.
Could I get fresh towels?
Yes, Mom. Mom.
From luxury hotels to homeowners, Bathfitter exceeds expectations. Transform your bathroom in as little as 1 day. Visit bathfitter.com to learn more and book your free in-home consultation.
Omaha Beef fans, there's nothing better than actually watching a home game in person at Ralston Arena. All seats are close to the field and close to the action. It's not too late to still get season tickets. Season ticket packages start for under $100 and include all 6 regular season games, plus priority to any playoff home games. Call 402-346-BEEF, 402-346-BEEF, to get your tickets for the upcoming 2020 regular season. And we'll see you this season at the Slaughterhouse.
Buenas noches, Beef fans! Join us for an authentic dining experience. Agave Azteca, highly reviewed for its bold Latino flavors, festive ambience, and quality fresh ingredients cooked to perfection. Food and drink specials offered daily. Go to agaveazteca.com for more information. Centrally located in front of Ralston Arena at Lakeview Plaza. Agave Azteca, your shortcut to Mexico.
And Welcome back into the Lacey Brown State Farm halftime show. Just over 5 minutes until kickoff of the second half. Kirk, as we take a look, as the second half will be underway just momentarily, what would you like to see the Beef offensively try to do when they come out of the locker room?
Probably pretty much what they've been doing. Obviously, you know, they're going to establish a run game because we've got a good running back. I think it'd probably be a chance, too, because we do have quite a few wide receivers on the roster and whatever, and give them a chance to show off what they can do. For some of them, this might be their only game in a Beef uniform. So, hopefully to get everybody get a fair chance.
Absolutely. I would definitely agree with that, as there are quite a few rookie wide receivers on this roster. I'd also like to see the Beef when they come out. Let's test that arm of Andrew Jackson. Obviously, he's been tested in the past, the veteran of the Champions Indoor Football League, but maybe see who other than Pargo will be the hot wide receiver. As Todd mentioned, 28 touchdowns last year, Pargo, with Salina Liberty. But just offensively, obviously, it most likely will not be a 70-6 ball game like we had last year against the four-state Fusion, but high scoring nonetheless. Arena football, as Omaha looks to do better than last year offensively, where they were fourth in the conference in the northern division, offensively, and that's one thing Marvin Jones stressed to begin this year. Offensively, they're going to upgrade, they're going to improve, and that's going to start with flashy rookies.
Oh, absolutely, and I mean, to start from the beginning, you know, like I said, last year we did with, you know, the first 3 games, a different quarterback every game. And so now we've got a quarterback that knows the game, knows how to play. And so I mean that's a good situation, because there's no question as what he could do. And that's a good thing, like I said. And then by the chance of having a good quarterback, it's going to make the receivers better too. So that's what I think we'll see more in the second half, is throwing the ball a little bit more and getting more receivers out there on the field.
Absolutely. As we are a little over 2 minutes away from kickoff, Ethan Walbeck, Kirk Heyer. This has been the Omaha Beef Indoor Football Halftime Show, brought to you by Lacey Brown State Farm. When we come back, the second half, you're listening to the Omaha Beef Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Next time you're looking for a haircut, why not just get a haircut? Get a great clip. If you have hair, they can help you out. Men, women, and kids. That covers pretty much all of us, where you can go to get today's newest hairstyles. They're open evenings, weekends. No appointments necessary. Perfect for those busy family schedules. Drop by. Great Clips, proud haircut sponsor of your Omaha Beef professional indoor football team.
Hey everybody, Todd Walkenhorst here, and want you to visit one of our great sponsors, especially Dental Care. If you need to go and find, obviously you need your teeth cleaned, you need cavity filled and all that fun stuff, but anything that's, more complicated than that as well, hey, these people have you taken care of. We want you to visit them, especially Dental Care. They're located conveniently at 122nd and K Street. Give them a call today. Also, go visit our friends at the Super 8 Motel. That's where the Omaha Beef stay. We'd like to offer you the chance to stay there as well. Great people. Super 8 is located out on West Dodge Road. Check out Super 8 out on West Dodge Road.
Hey, Beef fans. Scores Sports Center, located over in Ralston, offers something fun for everyone in your friend group, including bowling, darts, keno, and pool. Keep the fun rolling and head on over to Score Sports Center after every Beef game.
Welcome back to the Ralston Arena. Just about ready for half number 2 of tonight's preseason contest between the Omaha Beef and the Metro Militia. Omaha out in front 28-1. And Kirk Heyer, I know we'd like to thank all of our sponsors for bringing you Omaha Beef Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network, the Mattress King, Classic Rock Coffee, Schrock Innovations, Budget Rent-A-Car, Agave Azteca right out in the parking lot, Specialty Dental Care, Lefty's Fried Fish, Certified Piedmontese, Peaceful Roads CBD. Go check them out, peacefulroads.com, and more. Getting ready for half number 2, Kirk, and exhibition game could start to get beyond the starters, compete for some of those final positions here, but it's not going to be too complicated, obviously, as they put the offense in for the second half of play, try to keep everybody healthy, and find out a couple situational things, short yardage, goal line, and whatnot.
Absolutely right, Todd. Halftime is adjustment time, and you see what has worked. Now you're trying to find out maybe something. You try to find out if this will work, and so on and so forth. So, it's going to see some adjustment, I think, for both teams.
Top of the hour across the Midwest. We want to remind you that you are listening to Omaha Beef Football on KOBM Omaha. Todd Walkenhorst, Kirk Heyer, Ethan Warback, as we get ready for half number 2 of the preseason contest. Just a reminder, the Beef start regular season 2 weeks from tonight. Sioux City, Iowa. It's the Tyson Event Center. Old friends of ours, the Sioux City Bandits, come up I-29. Always great games up there, or listen on the Omaha Beef Radio Network here on Boomer Sports Network. Half number 2 ready to get started. High end over end kick. It's fielded inside the end zone by Rashad Pargo. After the 5 to 10 and brought down by the shoes, and nice tackle on the play. Otherwise, I think Pargo may have been off to the races. So Omaha will start the second half with the ball and the lead. We'll start at their own 13-yard line. First down for Omaha. And Andrew Jackson steps out of the game at the quarterback position as Darren Ross out of West Georgia will come in. First snap, he's got a little bit more mobility. He'll keep it off to the far side and push into the boards at the 14-yard line. Gain of about 2 yards on the play. Be second down and 8. So quarterback competition. Kirk, only 2 quarterbacks on the roster. One was cut already. But 2 different quarterbacks. I mean, Jackson's a guy who's going to throw the ball, not make a lot of mistakes, and get a good read on that defense. And Ross is a guy that's going to be a dual threat. More traditional what you see in Indore. Run pass option. Here's the handoff to the running back. Across midfield, as in at running back for the Beef is Kenny Miles. Out of the College of DuPage, another rookie for Marvin Jones. Nice run, first down into Militia territory at the 24-yard line.
Illegal defense penalty.
Flag on the play. Also have backup referees for the second half as it's an exhibition for the officials too. We're going to work in a new white hat here. They've shifted positions for half number 2. First down for the Beef at the 24-yard line of the Militia. High motion. Ross takes a snap, wants to throw, has some pressure, puts it up in the air, is nearly picked off. Tried to find Derek Curtis, but that was a dangerous pass that the Militia almost made him pay for. Ball falls to the turf. Incomplete, second down and 10 for Omaha. (28-1), third quarter. Second down, Ross takes a snap. He hands it off to Miles. Miles, nice cut back up the middle, inside the 15-yard line. It'll be first down yardage as he picks up 9 on the play, and they move the chains. Be first down for Omaha at the 14. Under 13 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Omaha trying to add to a 21-1 advantage, or excuse me, 28-1 advantage. Wideouts on each side. They're put into high motion. They'll keep it on the ground to Miles. Miles right up the middle, the 10, the 5, the end zone, touchdown Omaha. Nice series for Kenny Miles as he comes into the game out of the College of DuPage. 6'1", 225-pound running back. Could be a tough competition for him, as we've seen him and Lampkin going back and forth. Two different kind of runners. Lampkin a lot bigger, lower center of gravity, but we saw right there, Miles a little more elusive. All right, Vala comes in for the extra point. Special teams have been tricky for Omaha here in this exhibition. Snap is good. Kick is up and in. 11:39 remaining here in the third quarter. Omaha out in front, 35-1. Kirk, not a bad drive offensively, as we're seeing some of the backups now get in for Omaha.
Well, yeah, threw the ball fairly well and two very, very nice runs.
You expect Damon Ware and the offense try to pound out the ground game here in the second half, shorten the game, and obviously try to keep the players healthy, as Omaha will have 2 weeks to prepare for their regular season opener against Sioux City. And then 3 weeks from tonight, we're back at the Slaughterhouse. We'd love for you to join us out here. The Wichita Force, longtime opponent of the Omaha Beef. If you've been a Beef fan over the years, the Wichita Force previously in the IFL with Omaha as well, was previously the Wichita Wild. Just seeing if you're paying attention down there. Longtime opponent of Omaha. They will be in here on March 28th at the Slaughterhouse.
And head coach Pat Pimmel.
Pat Pimmel back in the league. How about that?
Yeah.
Arivalo, high kick, fielded near the wall, brought out to the 5, the 10, out to the 14-yard line. You know, Militia's had a pretty good return game. They look like that they're not too far from breaking one of those kicks as well. Probably one of the best parts of the Militia game here tonight, as they'll start at the 14-yard line for their first possession of the second half. Seven teams in the Champions Indoor Football for 2020. West Texas, Midland, Texas, the new entrant in the league. Omaha will see them twice in 2020. Metro Militia starting their first drive of the second half, their own 14-yard line. Clock approaches the 11-minute mark. Brown takes a snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it. Back to the line of scrimmage where he is swarmed by black jerseys and brought down. May have lost a yard, but Carl Bivens leading the attack once again for Omaha.
Yeah, that look, I don't know if that was a design play or not. It looked like he missed the handoff.
It looked like a zone read, but I'm with you. They may not have read the same thing, the running back and the quarterback. Ends up being a loss of 1, be second down and 11 for the Metro Militia. Militia only point on the Uno in their first kickoff of the game early on. That point is a 2-1 contest. The Beef rattled off 33 straight since. Second down and 11. Ball's at the 14. High motion on the far side. Fake handoff again. I believe it was a fake. And then an errant pass is incomplete. Not on the same page in that run-pass option, Kirk.
No. Not the way it was drawn up, I'm sure.
Brown handed it off. Fake that handoff. Then pulled it back in. Tried to throw downfield, incomplete. Clock runs. Even on the incomplete passes here in the Indore game, we're approaching 9.5 minutes. About half full tonight at Ralston Arena. Not bad for the exhibition game. Expecting close to a full house, if not sold out, when Wichita comes in here 3 weeks from tonight. Third down for the Militia. They need to get to the 24-yard line. Men in motion, low snap. Brown throws incomplete. He ends up on the turf. As that pass rush came up again, Neal straight up the middle. Ricky Neal got a hit on the quarterback as he released the ball and brings up fourth down. "12-game regular season in Champions Indoor Football. Top 4 teams will advance to postseason play. We'll be with you throughout the season, which will run until late June. Eight and a half to go, fourth down. Militia will kick it away. Be about 47-yard attempt. And this one is blocked. It's blocked, it's in the end zone, and there's 3 beef guys. I hope one of them comes up with it. They do. And it's a touchdown for special teams for Omaha as Lemaine Rucker out of Iowa Western Community College comes in, 6'1", 300-pound frame, smothered that ball in the end zone. Rucker signed as a local player in an October tryout for the Beef. Gets a preseason touchdown there. One of the rules in Champions Indoor Football is a local player requirement. Out of those 25 players who make the regular season roster, 7 or more have to be local residences or not put up in hotels like the out-of-town players are. So local talent, a little bit of an advantage if they can compete for those roster spots. Here's Zeke trying the extra point. The placement's down. This one's going to be blocked once again. And the Beef will fall on it to kill the extra point. And with 7:03 remaining here in the third quarter, Omaha is out in front by 40, 41-1. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them when we come back. Second half of quarter number 3. You're listening to Omaha Beef Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Cell phone repair with locations at Council Bluffs, Lake Manawa, 78th and Dodge, or 148th and Maple. Expert repairs done fast. Gadgets play a major role in our professional and personal life. When your phone, tablet, or laptop breaks, you need professional service fast. That's where we come in. Is your phone dying too soon? Are you constantly hooking it up to the charger? The experts at Cell Phone Repair can get it replaced in 30 minutes or less so you can stay connected. Stop in today at one of our 3 locations or find us online at cellphonerepair.com. CPR, bringing your gadgets back to life.
The Mattress King's annual tax refund sale is going on now. Purchase a Sovereign mattress and get a grill for only $1. Buy a king or queen Weston double-sided mattress and get it for the price of a twin. That's a savings of up to $700. Put 0 down on our no credit needed 100-day cash payment option and pay it off later with your tax refund. Also receive a free power base with a purchase of our therapeutic luxury pillow top mattress. You'll sleep like a king and save thousands with a deal like this.
Hungry for a quality fried fish meal? Head over to Luffy's Fried Fish, located off of 72nd Street here in Omaha. Luffy serves a variety of appetizing dishes that will satisfy your hunger. Enjoy your meal and leave fully satisfied. Luffy's Fried Fish, proud sponsor of the Omaha Beef.
Back at Ralston Arena, Todd Walkenhorst, Kirk Heyer, Ethan Warbach. Omaha Beef Indoor Football Preseason. Season number 21 getting underway. The longest running indoor football team in the country. Ari Vala puts into play a bouncing ball into the end zone off the backboard. It's fielded in the end zone. As you mentioned, they got to get it out or else it's a rouge. I don't think they did, Kirk.
Nope.
We'll see where they spot it. Official's going to try to say it was. I can tell you for sure it was not. We're awaiting the final call. And they do give him a rouge, and that's one more point for Omaha. So 2 ways to score a single point on that kickoff, Kirk. We saw them both tonight. The rouge if you don't bring it out, and the new Uno,
yeah,
which you could get on your kickoff if you elect to go between the uprights or try it. You know, that's an interesting rule. I've talked to a bunch of coaches in this league, Kirk. You know, when you get into those competitive close games, you know, if you're down late, you might be down by 9. You know, it's an opportunity to try to get within a possession.
Yes.
But missing it, you come out to the 25-yard line. That's could be an interesting trade-off. Not quite sure exactly how aggressive people are going to be with that opportunity this season. It'll be something to watch for in 2020. Metro Militia will start at their own 5-yard line. Brown takes a low snap, tries to get out of the end zone. He just does before getting stacked up. Another read pass option, but that Beef defensive line has been a mismatch, as you could probably expect coming into this game here tonight for the Militia. And pretty good pressure, which is a good sign against this team. If it's not,
all 3 linemen were there. We're right on top of it.
Ricky Neal, we talked about him now playing the left end position, so he's showing his versatility. He's played linebacker, he's played a little bit at that nose position. Now getting that look on the end, which is where he'll probably play during the season, given that pressure from the outside. 2nd down and 14. Militia backed up into their own end zone. Here's the handoff. He does get out of the end zone, out across the 7-yard line. Good gain on 2nd down. Half a dozen on the play, and it'll be 3rd down and 5. Well, Kirk, we haven't mentioned it enough, but after the game is the post game. We invite you to join us. Where is it at? He does not know. Well, that's helpful.
No, I've been there.
Kirk may not make it to post game. We'll get you details shortly. 3rd down for the Metro Militia. Under 5 to go here in the 3rd quarter. See a little reverse high motion going on the far side. Brown takes it. It's off the fingertips of a receiver. We've seen that all night for the Militia. 4th and 5. So Militia backed up, 4th down. And we'll see if they try to kick it. Did the kicker come out? Looks like it. Fourth down and 14. Clock approaching 4 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Militia are just going to try to go for it. Both teams kind of trying to run the clock as much as possible in this preseason exhibition game. Militia need to get out across the 15-yard line. Brown out of the gun, puts his men in motion. Another snap on the turf, and he is nearly tackled in the end zone and brought down in the end zone. Will they give him forward progress? I think they're going to, nope. Did not get out, and that's another 2 points for the Beef. So the Militia, not much going on offense tonight for them. A good showing for the Omaha defense. And the Beef added their lead and now lead 44-1. Timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them when we come back. Rest of the third quarter of play. You're listening to Omaha Beef Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network. These days, it is busy all of the time. We all have our schedules packed constantly, but there's some things you just have to go take care of, and one of them is getting a haircut. Go get a great clip haircut at Great Clips. They make it easy. Men, women, and kids. They take care of everybody. You can go there, find the newest hairstyles, but do it on your schedule. They're open evenings, weekends, and best of all, no appointment necessary. Drop by Great Clips today for your next haircut. Proud sponsor of the Omaha Beef.
Omaha, are you ready to rock? Give it up for classic rock coffee. We'll wake you up with Back in Black Bold and Breakfast in America. Chill you out with a cold shot. Slow it down with the Dreamweaver decaf and serve up our big hits, Raspberry Beret and Dirty White Boy, the kind you find at Classic Rock Coffee. Feed your entourage with a War Pig breakfast waffle, sizzling hot flatbreads, or our other fan favorites any time of day. Classic Rock Coffee, making Omaha rock again with the best coffee at 72nd and Military. Like them on Facebook.
Back at Ralston Arena, high end over end kick. It's fielded in the end zone by the Beef. Jordan Smith out to the 10 to 15, broke a tackle across midfield at 20, 15, 10, 5. Can he get to the end zone? He's brought down just short of the goal line as Jordan Smith, the rookie out of Nicholls State, has a nice return, but there is a flag way back at the Omaha 9-yard line. Let's see if this one's coming back. And it will come back. I suppose I should turn your microphone on if I want to talk to you, huh?
Well, I did hand.
I'm new to this radio thing.
I did hand signals, so.
I was just wondering who you're talking to over there. Gonna have a flag on the play, and it's gonna be returned. So wipe away the return by Jordan Smith, and a nice little return, though. Obviously, he had the aid, but we saw a couple little moves there and a little bit of speed from the receiver out of Nicholls State.
Yeah.
Timeout on the field. We'll take another one with them. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Boomer Sports Network.
Beef fans, Valley Marine, located at 6301 Twin Rivers Circle in Valley, Nebraska, has all your boating needs covered. Valley Marine's knowledgeable staff of boating enthusiasts is dedicated to helping you. When you're a boater, buy from a boater. Buy Valley Marine.
Certified Piedmontese beef is premium, all-natural beef that's lower in fat and calories than traditional beef, yet remarkably tender and flavorful. Cattle are raised with no added growth hormones, steroids, or antibiotics, just great-tasting, all-natural, real Nebraska beef. To have certified Piedmontese delivered right to your door or sent to family and friends, visit their website, Piedmontese, that's PIEDMONTESE.com, the official beef sponsor of Omaha Beef, professional indoor football.
When I hired Bath Fitter, I got a new bathtub that I love. It's made with the same quality materials they used in luxury hotels. It's great. Even my mom thinks so.
I love your new tub, sweetie.
Trouble is, when she visits, she thinks she's staying in a 5-star hotel.
Could I get fresh towels?
Yes, Mom.
Mom.
From luxury hotels to homeowners, Bathfitter exceeds expectations. Transform your bathroom in as little as one day. Visit bathfitter.com to learn more and book your free in-home consultation.
Back at Ralston Arena. Late third quarter of play. It's been all Omaha in this preseason game, 44-1. Todd Walkenhorst, there's Kirk Heyer. And 3:07 remaining here in the third quarter. Friends at Bath Fitters. Want to talk about them, Kirk. big sponsor with us, but starting next home game, which you can join us 3 weeks from tonight against Wichita, opening kickoff of the second half for the Beef. Opening kickoff return for the Beef, that is. If they return for a touchdown, a fan will win $10,000 bathroom remodel, courtesy of Bath Fitter. They will be doing that every home game, so come on out. Check that out this season. First down, the handoff out to the 10-yard line. That's Miles on the carry. Nice carry on first down. You can use the new bathroom, Kirk.
Yeah, $10,000 bathroom, my goodness.
That'd be fancy.
Gold-plated.
Oh, that'd be nice, right? Second down and 5, so join us. That will be every home game, 6 chances to win. It's only a 50-yard field. It's not that long a return. Yeah. Ross on the quarterback keeper, and he's hit over the board and out of bounds. Gets about a yard on the play as he gets to the 11-yard line. Be third down and 4. Join us after the game. Therapy Bar and Grill. That's where the post-game party is. You knew we wouldn't not party, Kirk.
And it's good. Therapy
108th
is
and
good.
Mockingbird Drive. Post-game party spot of the Omaha Beef. The players, coaches, and whatnot will be there as this one's handed off to Miles on third down near first down yardage. Looks like they'll give it to him as he stretches across the 15-yard line. Mockingbird, Q Street, right up there, Kirk, in that area. I know that's West Omaha for you. You don't go out that far too often.
No.
But right down the street. Hope to see you there and after every Beef home game throughout the 2020 season. Ball spot at the 16-yard line of Omaha, approaching the 1-minute mark here in the third quarter. Beef out in front 44-1. High motion on both sides. Ross takes a low snap. Rolls out to his right side. Wants to put it in the air, and it's complete up the far dasher board. Going up and getting it was Rashad Ridley. We talked about him. He had to jump up. He's 5'7" out of South Dakota School of Mines. But we talked about him going and getting the football, and he showed it right there as he brought that down for a nice gain to the 20-yard line of the Metro Militia.
Yeah, he does have a vertical.
Nice job by Ridley. Fresh set of downs for the Beef. Going to load up on the left side, trips on the near side, 2 in motion. They're going to run a sweep to the near side. That's Miles. Across the 20, the 15, down to the 10, near the 5. He's pushed into the dasher board. We're blinded by that wall. Let's see where they said he went out at. They're going to say he got down to the 8-yard line. 12 yards on the carry. Good for a first down. And time will expire here in the third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll come back for quarter number 4. Omaha 44, Metro Militia 1. You're listening to Omaha Beef Professional Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Beef fans, Valley Marine, located at 6301 Twin Rivers Circle in Valley, Nebraska, has all your boating needs covered. Valley Marine's knowledgeable staff of boating enthusiasts is dedicated to helping you. When you're a boater, buy from a boater. Buy Valley Marine. Plan your next joyride, business trip, or crosstown move with our official rental car company, Budget Car and Truck Rental of Nebraska. With locations throughout Omaha, Lincoln, and Grand Island, Budget has the coolest cars on the block with selection of sedans, luxury cars, trucks, minivans, cargo, and passenger vans. And Budget is celebrating Beef fans by offering a 20% discount on select vehicles. Visit budgetnebraska.com now to book a reservation and use the promo code BEEF.
Hey, you've got a car, but now we need to make it a cool car. One place to go in town, In Phase Car Audio. They've got you set up. You need an alarm. You need amplifiers, speakers. Let people know that you're coming. Radar detectors, LED lighting, safety solutions, and more. If you want to add it to your car, they have it at In Phase Car Audio. Visit their website, inphasecaraudio.com, or even better yet, stop by the store, 134th and L Street, inphasecaraudio.com.
McAllister's Deli is known for great food, wide variety, exceptional customer service, and its famous sweet tea. Plus, it's family friendly. Whether you're in the mood for a sandwich, spud, soup, or salad, the menu is a real winner. Oh, and if you're ever in a time crunch, there's no need to settle. McAllister's offers online and app ordering. Choose your favorites, submit the order, and head on over. Your freshly prepared meal will be ready when you need it, just how you like it. What are you waiting for? Stop by 603 South 72nd Street and enjoy a delicious meal today.
Beef fans, CBD, it's a trend, right? It's everywhere. You've seen it. You don't know where to get it. You see the strip mall. They put up the sign, CBD here. Do you know what you're getting? Of course not. Our friends over at Peaceful Roads, they are the ones that can help you through that and help you find the best quality CBD on the market. They're a distributor. Search them for the closest location to find high-quality CBD products. PeacefulRoads.com. That's PeacefulRoads.com. Back here at Ralston Arena, final quarter of preseason work for Marvin Jones and his Omaha Beef team. And then some decisions are going to have to be made as Omaha will cut down from 25 players here in the exhibition season down to, from 35 to 25. 10 will be sent home. 25-man roster for the regular season. Of them, 21 active per game. Here's first down from the 12-yard line. The handoff is to Miles. He gets inside the 5. They're going to mark him down at about the 2.5-yard line, where it's going to be second down and goal to go. Omaha not really challenged tonight. Getting the preseason work in. It's 44-1. Seen some special teams, seen some defensive scores as well. Seen a little bit of everything. But it looks like Kirk, of course, second strings played most of the second half. As we watch second down and goal from the 2-yard line. And as I was about to say, Ross drops a snap, tries to scramble around, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. I was going to say, it looked like some continuity was starting to get in as the teams were getting more reps on both the first and second string units. Then we see a mistake like that. But in general, we're starting to see these are players that haven't played a whole lot, just those 8 practices that we talked about in the preseason.
Right. But I've seen some good stuff. Some good receivers, 2 good running backs. Actually, we know, as a quarterback, we got a veteran quarterback, so
we'll see how they grade out. The interesting thing, obviously it's football. Obviously you have attrition from injuries, but you just don't have those deep rosters in the indoor game. Makes it a little more difficult. Third down and goal to go, and throw is to the end zone. They're looking for Ridley. It was incomplete. Ridley wants the flag, will not get it. It'll be 4th and goal for Omaha. Ross and the offense will stay in as the clock runs under 13 minutes to go here in the game. Again, therapy, bar and grill, that's where everybody will be headed after you get done listening to us on the Boomer Sports Network. We invite you to join us over for the post-game festivities. 4th down and goal for Omaha. We'll see if they can finish off this drive. Ross takes the snap, has time, rolls out to the left side, puts it up in the air, wide open in the end zone. It's a touchdown as he connects with Derek Curtis, the rookie out of Nebraska Wesleyan, for the score. Flag came in, and did he get close to the line of scrimmage there, Kirk, before he let that ball go is the only thing that I can tell. I see the line of scrimmage marker. Based on where that flag is, it may have been close. No, it's an unsportsmanlike call on the Militia. So the touchdown will stand. We had some bad sportsmanship, Kirk. They're not going to stand for that.
No.
So that will be marked post-score. And Omaha Now up 50-1. Arivalo in for the point after.
Alrighty.
Shad Pargo's in holding now. He won't be the regular holder during the season. Actually, that's Darren Scott. He puts it down, and it's up and good. 51-1. Another flag on the play.
Flag.
Another illegal defense on the point after. Going to decline it, keep the score, and with 11:51 remaining in the game, Omaha is out in front by 50.
That'll be a lot to overcome.
That is a lot to overcome. So everybody getting some work in tonight for the Beef. The bench is cleared for Marvin Jones. And your initial thoughts from what you've seen coming out of this preseason game, going into the regular season, Kirk, compared to, say, a year ago or even 2 years ago?
I think we got some good quality players. Like I said, last year, obviously we went through quarterbacks. We got a good veteran quarterback. Running backs, these, from what I've seen, are as good as any that we've had in the past few years. Even going back to when R.J. Rollins was here and some of those people, going back 5, 6, 7 years. So, and I think some stuff. I've seen some good things on defense. Some good athletes on defense. Offensive line, especially in this league, offensive linemen is big. That's probably the biggest shortage of player is offensive linemen. There's a lot of good athletes, receivers, and so on and so forth. But that's where it is. And not to say that we pretty much have to see what the competition is to see how our offensive line grades out. But
ball put into play by Omaha. Bouncing ball, fielded at the 2, runs back into the end zone, and then brings it back out to about the 4. Indoor rules, they will spot that at the 5 if the ball does not get out to the 5-yard line, and that's where the Militia will start.
Another thing, of course, we won't find out is we talk so much about culture and everything, and say when things get tough, we're going to see what kind, what they're made of. I mean, this really isn't a test for them, but we'll see when the test comes, see if they stick together, and no pointing fingers and no, that type of thing.
Chemistry is obviously a big thing in any team sport. It's tough in indoor football just because of, it's easy to lose your cool. Let's just say we see that a lot throughout these leagues. It's not unique to any team. It's just a very intimate sport with a lot of competition, a lot of action. Penalty on the previous unsportsmanlike on the touchdown marked off after the return, and the Militia start at the 20-yard line. Love to find the end zone. Going to try one more time as we approach 11 minutes remaining in the game. New quarterback in for the Militia. Handoff on first down, and nothing doing there as they go backwards. So the Militia emptying their benches as well. Everybody getting a chance to play here tonight. Jeremy Thomas now in at quarterback for the Militia. Loss of 5 yards on first down makes it 2nd down and 15. Again, invite you to join us 2 weeks from tonight from the Tyson Event Center, Sioux City, Iowa, Omaha Beef. Start the 2020 season against the good friends, the Sioux City Bandits. Always a barn burner when those two teams get together. Bouncing snap back on 2nd down. No chance for the new quarterback, Jeremy Thomas, as he is swarmed and brought down. Another loss on the play. It'll be 3rd down and a long ways to go for the Militia. Militia backed up to their own 9-yard line. They need to get to the Omaha 21-yard line to continue the drive. It'll be 3rd down and 21. Under 10 to go in the game. Omaha out in front by 50. 2 wideouts on the near side. They are put into motion. Thomas drops back, and what a pass rush as that's batted well up into the air. And it looked like Lemaine Rucker was the one who got a hand on that. That went a good 20 feet up into the air. Falls to the ground, incomplete. 4th down and 21. As the Beef prepare for the long kick. Drop back for the return. I was going to say, I don't think I saw the kicker come out. He did not, so Omaha will prepare. As that was Sleepy Williams who went back. He'll drop back into the defensive back position and see if they could keep the Militia from converting on 4th and 21. Thomas, low snap, pass rush, high end over end throw is picked off by the defense. Looked like the linebacker got in on that. It's either a bad pass or it's tipped. I couldn't tell which, Kirk.
Well, that was a prayer that wasn't answered.
It was not at all. It was ugly. And the Omaha defense takes over. And on the interception, gives the ball to the offense at the 9-yard line where they'll have 1st down and goal to go. 8:20 remaining here in the game. Timeout on the field. We'll take 1-2. We'll be right back. Omaha Beef football on the Boomer Sports Network.
Whether you need to get around town or get out of town for vacation, get your rental car, truck, or van from Budget, Nebraska. Budget is locally owned and operated and conveniently located throughout Omaha, Lincoln, and Grand Island. Or you can visit them online at budgetnebraska.com. Use the promo code BEEF for a 20% discount on select vehicles. Cool cars close by. Budget Nebraska is the official car rental company of the Omaha Beef.
Thinking of updating your bath? Make your first call to Bath Fitter. For over 35 years, Bath Fitter has been installing beautiful luxury tubs in as little as 1 day. There's no demo, no mess, and with thousands of options to choose from, you can custom design a bath that you will love. A bath that's guaranteed for as long as you own your home. With Bath Fitter, master the reno and skip the demo. Visit bathfitter.com today to book your free in-home consultation and join over 2 million satisfied customers.
Hey, Beef fans! Scores Sports Center, located over in Ralston, offers something fun for everyone in your friend group, including bowling, darts, keno, and pool. Keep the fun rolling and head on over to Score Sports Center after every Beef game.
Remaining here in the 4th quarter of preseason action. Omaha finishing their tune-up before regular season play. Marvin Jones and staff will be cutting down 10 players in the next couple of days as they evaluate the rest of the roster here tonight. One thing we didn't mention, Kirk, as we see movement that they're going to let go on 1st down. Ross scrambling, complete inside the 5-yard line, be 2nd down and goal for Omaha. You know, Omaha was kind of banged up in the training camp, Kirk, and that's kind of a sign that, you know, need some different players first off, but not something that Coach Jones was all that thrilled about. Second down and goal, 2 yards out. Ross puts him into motion. He'll fake the handoff keep it himself, reaches across. The ball's loose, but they called it a touchdown on the far side. Vernon had his arms up. And it's close enough.
We still have time to get to 70, right?
We do have 70.
I mean,
well, there's 6 more right there. Ross got lucky on that, I believe. Far side referee gave it to him, but it looked like he had lost the ball on the way in. There are challenges in the CIF. Did not expect them to be used in a preseason game, but if that's a regular season game, a challenge is available as Zeke pounds an extra point to make it 58-1. Zeke Arevalo. Kirk, if you don't know about Zeke, we're going to talk about him throughout the season. First off, he's a local player. He flies in. He flies in on his own dime.
Yeah.
Every game from California, where he works. I don't know the whole story. He tried to tell me one night at post-game party. I saw it on TV. He's telling the truth. Works in an electrical plant. Was somehow zapped by like 100,000 volts of electricity. He's got burns all over him. Was in a coma for weeks, whatever. Loves playing football, makes a lot of money doing that. He flies in for the games just to kick and make extra points.
Yeah. Well,
you talk about some passion.
Yeah, and I think his daughter's a senior, just got a scholarship to play soccer out there. I was just talking to him the other day. I know I'm very, very proud of her.
She can kick for us next, then.
Maybe so.
I don't know how many more years, but Zeke has been playing for 20 years.
20 years, yeah.
And maybe one of the best athletes on the team.
Oh,
I mean, he's been known to jog from the team hotel to the arena. Well, it was a little bit closer before they moved out West Dodge, but when it was a few miles up the street, he's been known to take that jog down 72nd Street as he puts this one into play. Fielded by an up man at the 15 to 20. Nice hit at midfield. Both a nice return and a nice hit. Jordan Smith with the hit. Wide receiver. Or excuse me, defensive back trying to make his presence. He's one of those that might be fine for one of those last spots, Kirk, and laid a hit out there in midfield. Nice open field hit. Didn't really wrap him up, but he took him off his feet.
Well, if you're valuable on special teams, even though, I mean, it's a small but you can do, the more you can do, the better off you're going to be.
You know what they say, special people make special teams. Yep. First to goal for the Militia, under 5 to go. Ball at midfield, which is the 25-yard line in indoor football. We appreciate you joining us for the inaugural broadcast back on the airways here on the Boomer Sports Network. We'll be with you all season long. 2 weeks from tonight, Sioux City, Iowa. 3 weeks tonight, back at the Slaughterhouse against Wichita. First down for the Militia. Men in motion far side. Thomas drops back, actually hands it off. And
nice hit.
And there's a hit. That's going to be a little bit late. And the flag comes out as got a little bit of a ruckus out there. I think the Militia have been beat around a little bit much.
Well, he did body slam the guy a little bit there.
And they get broken up. And, that's really one of the things that, you got to look for. It's tough when you're scheduling the exhibition games, Kirk, because you're playing a team that doesn't have a lot to lose, and that's the one thing you're always trying to look for is a team that won't take shots or whatnot, try to make a name for themselves, and we'll let them break this up. Something we don't want to see, and the officials are taking advantage of running the clock during all this, though.
Yeah,
you got to be impressed with that. As they discuss the penalties.
Yeah, that's one of those, as they tell the officials, you swallow your whistle. And then he said, I see him that they're saying.
We did have some he said action last year.
Yeah.
You may remember some mass ejections that
So what after they throw their flag, then they throw their hat, what do they go, take off a shoe and do it?
Then
or pull
it's a
their
shoe.
Shirt,
Yeah, I think it's a shoe or
shirt.
Two officials don't have hats on, so you know it's serious. Clock continues to run during this whole discussion, probably the best part of the altercation. And at least one guy looks like leaving the field. They're going to sort this out. I think we'll have at least one disqualification.
Well,
as they're still talking on the benches.
Now,
and
will he get a letter from the league office?
Well, he's not in our league.
Well, I wonder who's the league, whatever league it was. I mean, because.
So. So 4 penalties on one team, 1 on the other, and they all offset.
And no harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul. Number 1, who is not on our roster, we talked about that before, has been disqualified from the game. They called 2 personal fouls on him. He did look like he was at the center of whatever erupted down there. And he'll leave. Now, due to creative timing rules, 3.5 minutes ran off the clock during that, so that's not all bad as we approach the 1-minute warning. And I thought they threw another flag. They're just throwing it back. So they'll let this run down to the 1-minute warning, and we'll let everybody head to the showers after that. Well, timeout on the field. We'll take it with them, and we'll finish it up, and then we'll go to the post-game party. You're listening to Beef Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network. Hey, next time you're looking for a quality sandwich, try McAllister's. Hey, new rule, Kirk. They're not going to take 1-minute warning. Yeah, they are.
But I thought that was nice. I thought that.
Nope. They're over. No. The side judge is overruling them. No more 1-minute warning.
Well, they did pick up. He walked over and said, "You dropped this." I mean,
the league commissioner was on the field. He did not like that. That was a media timeout. Guess we know who runs this league. Side judge. Pass rush. It's incomplete. Clock still is going to run even though it's not supposed to be. Somebody wants to go home, Kirk.
we make fun.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and I think they're going to let this clock and game expire, and it's probably for the best.
Yes.
Last snap of the game is coming, and no.
Oh.
Flag by the back judge with the clock running, and
roll it.
They just didn't want to snap. Game's over. There you go, and
yeah,
everybody's going home.
Oh. Okay.
So indoor is fun. You know, sometimes you see things you've never seen before. That's the ball game. Why not, right? Hey, trust us. They get better than this as we go forward. Better competition coming 2 weeks from tonight, we head up north, Sioux City. And then Wichita. We'll come back, wrap it up. You're listening to Omaha Beef Indoor Football on the Boomer Sports Network. Hey, you've got a car, but now we need to make it a cool car. One place to go in town, In-Phase Car Audio. They've got you set up. You need an alarm. You need amplifiers, speakers. Let people know that you're coming. Radar detectors, LED lighting, safety solutions, and more. If you want to add it to your car, they have it at In-Phase Car Audio. Visit their website, InPhaseCarAudio.com, or even better yet, stop by the store, 134th and L Street, InPhaseCarAudio.com. Omaha Beef fans, there's nothing better than actually watching a home game in person at Ralston Arena. All seats are close to the field and close to the action. It's not too late to still get season tickets. Season ticket packages start for under $100 and include all 6 regular season games, plus priority to any playoff home games. Call 402-346-BEEF, 402-346-BEEF to get your tickets for the upcoming 2020 regular season. And we'll see you this season at the Slaughterhouse.
I always wanted to do this. The mess, the noise. It's gonna be awesome.
Babe, what are you talking about? And what's with the sledgehammer?
I'm gonna demo the bathroom.
We chose Bathfitter to do the remodel, remember?
So?
With Bathfitter, there's no demolition or mess. They custom make our new bath and can install it in as little as one day.
No demo?
No demo.
Bathfitter's been exceeding expectations for 35 years, and we've got over 2 million satisfied customers to prove it. Visit bathfitter.com to learn more and book your free in-home consultation.
Hey Beef fans, our official car rental company, Budget Car and Truck Rental of Nebraska, has convenient locations throughout Omaha, Lincoln, and Grand Island to serve you. Budget is locally owned and operated and provides friendly service. Choose from a wide selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, minivans, cargo, and passenger vans. Budget is celebrating Beef fans by offering a 20% discount. Visit budgetnebraska.com now to book a reservation. Use the promo code BEEF and never miss a Beef game.
Back at Ralston Arena as we wrap things up. Omaha Beef preseason in the books. They defeat the Metro Militia 58-1. All beef and worked out some kinks, and it was what it was. It was preseason and on to the regular season. We're back 2 weeks from tonight. Omaha Beef travel to start the regular season at Sioux City. You can hear it all season long on the Boomer Sports Network right here for Kirk Heyer, Ethan Wallback. For everybody back at the Boomer Sports Network, Nick working the board over there, and Patrick Combs, and everybody's helped us get this production on. We appreciate it. Make sure you listen to Boomer throughout the week on Fridays, Football Fridays, giving away tickets to future Omaha Beef home games. Make sure you get a chance to sit in the boom box at Ralston Arena, and make sure you get out here and join in the fun all season long. I'm Todd Walkenhorst from Ralston Arena. Final score 58-1. See you in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody.